Hello, welcome once again to my channel. Thank you for sticking around. Okay, we are going to be taking another topic today concerning original honey. As you know, I sell original honey. So we are going to take another topic on original honey, which will interest you. So sit back, don't go anywhere. Watch to the end, please, no matter how long. I know you will learn, you will grab one or two things from this video. Okay, the topic for today is healing benefits of original bush honey. Healing benefits. We are going to be discussing eight healing benefits of original bush honey. So we are going to be taking it one after the other. Now the first one is what we are going to be discussing is it boosts immunity. Yes, original bush Nsuka honey boosts immunity. Why? Because it is rich in what? Antioxidants, vitamins and minerals, and this in turn strengthen the body defense system. So when you take your original honey, it helps to boost your immune system, and this helps to fight against diseases. So if you are you won't be able to be getting sick or something, your body becoming weaker easily, because you take original bush honey. So it will what it helps what to strengthen your body defense system. Now, regular consumption, when you take honey regularly, when you take original bush honey regularly, yes, there's a difference. There's a bit difference between taking honey and taking original bush honey. So when you take original bush honey, this help to fight what? Cold, flu, infection, as in it helps the body a lot. Daily consumption, or let me say regular consumption of honey. You know this is honey, so that's why I kept it here for you. Rather, this is what I'm talking about. So regular consumption of honey helps the body to fight against cold, flu and infection. So the honey generally helps to boost immunity. So because of what? This honey is rich in vitamins, is rich in minerals, is rich in antioxidants that will help the body defense system. It will strengthen it, it will make it stronger, so that you don't get weak easily when you are infected with a particular flu, when you catch cold, cough and whatever disease. Your body will be able to fight, it will be able to fight against that sickness or disease, because you take honey regularly. Now the next one is what? The natural, this honey, I stated that in my first video, contains natural antibacterial properties, antiseptic properties. Now because it has the hydrogen peroxide, you can remember that from my first video. I said because bush honey has hydrogen peroxide and other natural enzymes, that this helps what? To kill harmful bacteria. So when you take honey, bush honey, it's still the same boost immunity, but this is the second one, helps the what? The natural antibacterial and antiseptic properties. That is honey, bush honey. Now because of that, if you can apply it on cuts, on wound cuts, like if you have a cut, maybe with a machete or knife or any cut on your body, you can apply honey to it. If there is any wound, you sustain any wounds at all, wounds, even if it's from the let me say, I was saying something about the diabetes patient, stroke, yes, stroke. Those people that are bedridden for a while, that because have sores on their body, some on their legs, they use what? Original honey to treat it. So with your wounds, if it is gotten from that, or anybody you know that has wounds, has cuts, has burns on their body, they can what use honey because it speeds the healing and prevents infection. Honey helps to speed the healing of that particular, whether it's cut, whether it's wound, whether it's burns. um it speeds the healing and also what prevents infection. Okay, my area here, that was there's a hospital closer here, a big hospital. So one of the doctors there then, but the doctor is no longer there, prefers using what honey to treat wounds. The doctor is in the wound section. Then when people come for dressing, all those things, the doctor prefers to use wounds to clean it. So somebody that works in the hospital there was now buying my honey to what, to sell to hospital. When you come for wound dressing, they will ask you to buy honey, not this size, the smaller size, buy honey. So when you buy it, doctor will use it to what, to dress your wound. So honey is used in treating wounds. It helps the wound heal faster and also prevents what, infection. Then traditional healers also use it as what, natural first aid remedy. Traditional healers, those that does all those natural medicine. Like I stated, I think in my very first long video, I stated about how guys used to come and buy this my honey, the smaller size, the 100 ml size. They said they are using it to mix medicine. Maybe as the traditional healer, they want to heal one thing or the other, who knows. So traditional healers use it what, as what, first aid remedy. So when something happens, they use honey first to what, to cure the distance, or for any skin injury. Once you come to them, whether wound, once you go to them, if you want to treat wound, they will use what, they will use honey to do that. So the like I said, we are talking about eight healing and properties, health healing benefits and what, properties of honey. So the next one is what, this next one we are going to be discussing is what, the number 3, which is soothe cough and what, sore throat. I've mentioned it severally in my videos. Original honey what helps to soothe cough and what, sore throat. Now when you add it in warm water, like I said, I've even experienced it here several times. Add your honey in warm water, it helps to relieve coughs, it helps to relieve sore throat, it helps to release chest congestion. So chest congestion. Now let me tell you one story. I don't know how you have all this. She is my customer. So one of her child had injury, as in, we don't even know whether it's spiritual or physical. The only thing that she knew is that she was coming to the shop with her child. Her child decided to pass the bush side. The bush is actually closest, just like the back of her shop, while she passed the front of her shop. And she didn't know what happened. All she knows that she got to the shop before the son, the little boy. And as she was, then she heard him crying. I mean, the guy slipped and fell. Doesn't know how, because they've been passing there for a very long time. Do you know that stopped the guy? Stopped walking, stopped talking, stopped everything, the neck. That was just it. So I didn't know this whole thing happened because I traveled. All I know, she called me on phone to ask for my honey. She's a buyer. It's not as if, so it was a normal thing. So when she gave birth to, so when I went to see her as per the fact that she gave birth, I met the son. I was like, baby boy, you did not go to school. And she started narrating to me what happened and why she called me that day to request for honey. Now, in her narrations, this is what happened. The few things that happened, the guy stopped walking, stopped talking, started doing like Ember was no longer raising. She was showing me pictures at a point. They put the guy, all these things they used to fix on the neck, thinking it was a spinal problem. They went for x-ray, but they couldn't see anything. Now my story is taking me this thing I'm talking is taking me to somewhere. So she already have this honey at home. She used to have it for her own this thing. And sometimes she give her children based on cough, but her child was not talking at that moment. So that one morning of this whole scenario, she decided to give the child honey, just as giving as like they used to take it at least, not because she knew that it was going to happen, something is going to cure anything or not. So she gave the child honey. She said she immediately gave the child honey. It wasn't even up to 30 minutes. The child coughed, and then a very thick something came out. Now, immediately, her mind was like, it seems what honey is going to really help in my child's speaking ability, the speech. The child used to talk before, but it made him not to talk. He only cries and cries. So that was why he called me, because according to like another place. So, but it was not a spiritual hospital, like a church. So she called and collected honey. She said she now constantly give the child honey. I met the child talking, though the speech is not really fluent, but she said I met the child trying to walk, like learning how to walk. So the child is already healed as of the point time I went there. I didn't know about it until I got there. So what am I saying? The honey helps to soothe cough. We don't know what happened. What she knows is that that particular spot that the child fell is being dragged by two brothers. That he even went to meet them, like, if at all anything you could put there, maybe for yourself, please, it was my son that fell there. Please just help me. He said, as of that time that she's gisting me, none of they are the landlords that own even her own shop. None of them has come to see the child. But anytime they see her on the road, they'll ask, how is that boy? I hope he's okay, something like that. So we are grateful the child survived it. But I'm just trying to say the what part honey played in also healing that child. He said from the moment the child started taking the honey, he started coughing out things, like it was as if so many things blocked his throat. So as he's coughing it out, the speech will be getting clearer. So this as antibacterial that kills what? Jam. This stick texture. So when you take it, it coats, go to that place, and coats it. And coats, sorry. My child, sorry, I'm trying to. So it helps to what? Release cough, sore throat. That's why when you have sore throat and you take honey, you'll notice that you start coughing out things. Cause phenylalanine, chest congestion too. Honey helps in it. So we are going to go to number 4 of the topic. Number 4 it is what? Digestion and gut health. Original bush honey is what? Digestion. Bush honey helps in digestion because it acts as a natural prebiotic, feeding good bacteria in your gut. So the honey acts as a natural prebiotic. Now it feeds good bacteria now in the gut. Now it helps release ulcers. I've said it before. Gastritis, and stomach pains. Stomach pains that are caused by what? Bacteria like the H. pylori. So when you take original bush honey before meal, before you eat, especially in the morning, it helps to what? Calm the stomach. It helps to what? Calm the stomach. Now, I've stated this one, but it's also another healing properties of honey. Promote healing, wound and skin care. So when used on the skin, it speeds. When you use honey on the skin, when you rub it on your skin, it speeds what? Skin repair, it reduces inflammation and prevents scarring of your skin. Now, it's also a great, I've said all this one, but I'm just trying to say because it's among the healing properties, among the 8 healing properties and benefits of original honey. Now, use it to treat your acne, use it to treat eczema, dry skin, Now, because of the antibacterial that is in the what honey, and then honey has a moisturizing effect. If you can remember, I told you about exfoliation. Now, you use honey for exfoliation. You rub it on your face and then allow for some minutes. Wash it off, and you will notice the how your skin is feeling what fresh. Now, honey and number 6 health benefit of honey. It is what a natural energy booster. Honey gives you what? Energy. Gives you energy. Now, bush honey provides what? Instant energy. Because without refined sugar, without you taking sugar. So what? It provides you what? Instant what? Energy. And that is why it is good for students, those that are doing sports, athletes. In fact, anybody that is weak and just need strength to do something, take honey. Take what? Original bush honey. Because what? It contains what? Natural sugars, your fructose, your glucose. And this fuels the body, gives the body what it needs to work what efficiently. So now honey is what? A natural energy booster. So when you are feeling down, when you are feeling weak, when you are tired, take what? Original bush honey. Take original bush honey. Now, number 7, number 7 is what? It supports mental and emotional well-being. The mental well-being. That is why so many people, especially the mothers or parents, likes to give their kids even below 1 year, even when it is not good and advisable, honey. Why? Because they said they want their child to be very, very brilliant, and it helps. Honey helps, but please don't give it to a child below what? 1 year. Wait till your child is 1 year and you start giving honey. Or when you are pregnant, if you are pregnant, you can start what? Taking honey. This now helps the brain, develops the brain of what? Of the child. So honey supports mental and emotional well-being because of its nutrients and antioxidants. It helps what? The brain to function very well. It helps to what? Reduce what? Stress. So when you take honey, when your children takes honey, they will be very what? Brilliant. So if you have that child, which I know you don't have, and you want the child to be very actively intelligent, excellent, to excel in everything, give the child honey. Original honey. Give the child original honey. Now, sometimes when you take honey, you will feel calm. Yes, there are so many people that used to say, okay, yes, it's not even there so many. I also have another testimony. There's it my customer. She buys the little ones, and she was actually buying it before she fell sick. Yes, her sickness is not like she's bedridden. She herself, she doesn't even know what is wrong with her. We don't know. So the only thing she knows is that she feels very, very weak. But when she mixes honey in warm water and take it, when she mixes honey in warm water, she would feel calmer. She can be able to rest. She can be able to also sleep. So when you take honey regularly, especially if you are stressed out, if you're always stressed out, try to take honey regularly. It will help you to be active. So it supports mental and emotional well-being. So give your children honey to develop, so that their brain will be smart, to be developed, and then they will be smart, they will be sharp, they will be brilliant. Yes, brilliant kids. Please take honey. Now, honey, the number 8, honey is a natural remedy for what? Allergies. Any allergy anything that you're allergic to, maybe honey can make the body to adapt it when you are taking honey. So honey helps you to adapt to some allergies. Now there's a story I want to also share. I think I've said it when I talked about healing wounds or what ulcer and also you know that honey leaves ulcer. This curtain you are seeing behind me, the person that fixed this curtain here, the time he came to take measurements, he came with the wife, and I noticed she was pregnant. So I kind of advertised my honey, or like as a young couple and they are newly married and you need honey. So it was kind of a cruise advert. Like I was trying to tell them what the bedmatis you need to do with honey and so on and so on. But so the wife was like, oh, I love this honey, just that I don't know how to detect original one. Though my sister, in her own way, she said though her sister knows original honey, but she will be coming like till end month, but she will buy it, this small one, keep it and wait for her sister to come and confirm if it is what original. Okay, that was this. So they bought it that day, the day they came to take measurement and cost. Now on the day of fixing the honey, the man came alone, but this time I noticed his face was not bright. So I asked my husband, what is wrong with him? Did you feel had quarrel? Because he wasn't even, as in he came in the night, but that wasn't the plan. He was supposed to come earlier to fix the, so I thought maybe they had an argument on the road. But my husband said no, that he said he has ulcer and he ate beans, so it triggered it. So he's going through. I was like, but they bought honey now. Note, it was the wife who asked for honey. So the guy was not even interested in the honey thing. So maybe he doesn't even take it. Even all the crews that we said they can use it in the bedroom. Okay. So I said, okay, let me give him from the one I have here, not for sale. So I gave him two spoons. I said he should take it, took it and continued his work. Before and I was in the kitchen and he called, he said, Lolo, this honey is working, that the pain has calmed down, like it had subdued the pain. Imagine taking only 2 spoons and it has subdued the pain. Imagine when you take a whole rubber of it. I've had several testimonies about it, about this honey, people that it has helped to what heal their wounds faster. The wound I'm talking about is the one that in the what stomach, that's the ulcer. So that was how I gave him that one. He took it and he even gave me the testimony before finishing the work. Now it's now the man who orders honey. He no longer waits for the wife to order. The wife was waiting for the sister, which they finally confirmed it was original honey then, and even sent somebody to come and buy from me. And the person bought and told me so person directed him to us. But now the man is now the one. Even as of last week, he still bought the same 3K size own. So he's not the one buying what original honey. So honey helps what to heal ulcer, cure what ulcer. So if you are having ulcer or you know somebody that has ulcer, encourage the person to be what taking original bush honey. It will what helps to what heal the wounds. Yes, it helps to what heal the wounds of that distance. Now I finished talking about the 8 healing benefits of what original honey. The 8 healing benefits of original honey. I said number 1, it boosts what immunity. It boosts immunity. Number 2, it has the natural antibiotic, bacteria and what antiseptic what properties. I also said it suits what coughs and sore throat. It suits cough and sore throat. It helps in what digestion and gut health. It promotes wound healing and skin cares. There's so many of people that are even doing creams use what honey to produce their cream, especially these organic people. They also buy my honey, so they use it what to produce the creams that we use. So the skin care, it helps it. Now it's also honey. Number 6 is about natural energy booster. It is a natural energy booster. Number 7, it supports mental and emotional well-being. Number 8, it is a natural remedy for allergies. So honey does this and more. This and more. There's so many things that you can use honey for. So if you know the category, that's these 8 that I've mentioned, there's no way you don't have somebody around you that needs this honey for one thing or the other here. So do well to have. So you're not supposed to be lacking a bottle of honey in your house. Cha 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 cha. Honey, you're supposed to what? Always having a bottle what of honey in your house. So if you don't have bottle of honey in your home, try to get one. I am available. Get that? I am available if you need one. Just put a card across to me and I'll be there. So, okay, before we go on again, is there anybody here that has used honey for any health benefits or beauty before? Please, what was your result? Was it positive or negative? It might not be my honey because this is YouTube channel and I know that none of you here has patronized me. I just started here and I believe in the future I'll be getting customers and people, contact, connections from here. But have you used honey for any healing stuff, any health? Is there any time you have used honey, or for skin, for beauty? Just what is your result? I would really love to know. I would really love to hear that your positive result. I did not say review because it might not really be my honey. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about how you can use this honey, like some people when they come to buy and say, hey madam, please, I'm buying this because my child has cough. How do I use it? That is what we are going to talk about now. So please sit back. If you have watched this, please make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to comment. I really appreciate you guys. So we are going to talk about how to use this honey, like the measurements, that if there is measurement, if there is something else you need to add to it for it to be very, very effective. That is what we are going to talk about. So sit back, I'll be back. So let's take it. It might not be all the 8 that I mentioned. I'll just have to give you some that you need to know. Now let's start from the boosting immunity. In fact, general healing, anything for general healing, for boosting of immunity, that you take one tablespoon of honey, of bush honey. 1 tablespoon of bush honey. This is 2. 1 tablespoon of bush honey every morning before you breakfast. So try to take honey. I want to be loud enough. So for how to use measurement, how to use if you are trying for boosting immunity or just in general health related issue, just take one tablespoon of bush honey every morning before breakfast. Now you can mix it in a glass of warm water. I've taught that severally, so you know how to do that now, right? So you mix this honey in a glass of warm water. Remember, this is for boosting immunity. Now get lemon. Just squeeze lemon inside the warm water containing honey for better results. So you see, for boosting immunity, make sure you take the honey warm water every morning before breakfast. Now as you've mixed it inside warm water, just squeeze lemon inside the water. Now drink it daily. This strengthens your immune system and also flush out toxins, detoxification, So for boosting immunity, this is what you have to do. I've explained that. Now for cough, for sore throat, now mix the 1 tablespoon of bush honey, half spoon of ginger juice or lemon juice, whichever one you have. Now you see that in your house you need to have honey and lemon because lemon is very medicinal. So you mix 1 tablespoon of lemon of honey, half tablespoon of either ginger juice or what, lemon juice. Now take this 2 to 3 times daily. Now this helps to soothe the throat and then reduce the what, cough. This is for cough and for sore throat. Now you can also mix the warm water or your tea, but let it not be very hot. It's always warm, because it is very hot, the heat itself can kill what, the healing enzymes there. If it is what, very hot. So just, you can just mix it inside the warm water and drink it. Also helps to cure the cough. You can also mix it inside your tea. It also helps to what, cure the cough and sore throat. But make sure that the water is not very very hot. It is not a boiling hot water. So either you are mixing it with a ginger juice, or you are mixing it with lemon juice, or you are just drinking it alone, mixing it with water. It can help to what, reduce your cough and sore throat. Now for digestion, ulcer, stomach pains, if it is what you want to heal, you take 1 tablespoon of our honey. You just take it every morning without what, eating. Now, okay, let me finish it before I give my testimony. Sorry, because I always have my testimonies. People will always come to say, I use it for this and it happened. Thank you. You are selling original honey. So that's why, if I remember it, I'll just talk about it. So for your digestion, if you want it to aid your digestion, if you want for ulcer, if you want it for stomach pain, just take the honey, one spoon. Take it every morning before breakfast. Now before you eat that your breakfast, wait at least 30 minutes before you're eating. Just wait at least 30 minutes. Now this will help now to coat the stomach lining, and this reduce the acidity and promote healing of that what, ulcer. I have a customer. He no longer buys it. Let me just say it, because according to him, he has even cured the ulcer. The wife was the one that bought this honey, but the wife bought the honey for a different purpose. I think for scalp. Like she placed hair, so the hair wasn't growing well. So you know that thing that when you rub honey and add all those things, you cover your hair. I don't know what they call it again. You cover it with something like lime, allow it for some time before you wash up. Now this help in growing hair and other, your scalp and everything. So that was actually why the wife bought that honey to use it for, but she did not have time to even do it until husband finished the honey. Now the husband just, he took it on the first day and noticed something. He noticed that there is a difference between how he used to feel and how he felt that morning. So he just constantly started taking the honey every morning before he eats. Every morning before he eats. Now they used to go to tests where they tell them about the honey and the ulcer, and give them drugs too. So before he could go there, before he went there again, they found out that the ulcer has what, gone. Now other people that used to come there, like, what did you take? It's not the same drugs. This. Like, no, that I started taking honey. And that was how I got customers. Even the person that used to run them that test, like this man, I think it's this machine, because that's my customer, the main one that bought the honey for hair. God told me that the person you should do all this body test. So it was like, if I come, there's a machine they use to test it. So I used my mind to, like, there was a time they were running one trade fair in Owerri. I went there during my school days, and then all these herbalists, we went there. Now ask you to put your hand on a machine. When you put your finger, you will see grrr on your body. They will tell you that you have so infection. This one staphylococcus. There's always staphylococcus aureus in this thing. So I believe that is it, but I never went there, so I don't know. But he said there is a machine they use in testing the ulcer. So people that usually come for it. So when you finish, they will give you native medicine. I think it was native medicine that taken. Now this the woman that does that this thing also became my customer. Like he buys and then prescribe to her patients. Come on, I don't try. My honey don't try. Seriously, my honey has tried to heal a lot of people. So for honey, for home remedy, if you're having ulcer, try always to take what, 1 tablespoon of honey every morning, then wait at least what, 30 minutes before what you eat. And when you do it, it helps what, to coat the stomach lining, and then this reduces the acidity of whatever that you are going to take, and which increases the healing process of what, ulcer. Now another combo is what, another optional combo you can still do is the mixing of honey with what, papaya powder, pawpaw powder. I think you have heard that before. Or aloe vera powder, you mix it, or aloe vera, then you mix it what, and take it for relief. That is another optional stuff you can do, but whichever one you are doing, honey must be what, involved. And you see, you can never escape it. So what are you waiting for? Oh, if you are still watching with me here, thank you so much. Please do well to subscribe, comment, like, and share. I appreciate you joining my channel for this educative topic. I hope you are not bored. If you are, please just put your ears down with your paper and Bible. You might get 1 or 2 things for yourself, for your family, or for your what, neighbors. Now we also go into the wounds. Yes, for wound, for burns, for any skin what did I say, cuts. Yes, cuts. Now what you have to do is what, first of all you clean the area. This I do for my kids soon, especially when we travel to the village that they have to run around, and then if they get bruises, I usually use what, honey, because when they run they fall. If you leave it, the thing will start forming good very well. So we use honey as our first aid there. So first of all you clean what, the wound with what, clean water. You already know that. Now you now put take just honey, just 18 layer, and then apply on that place, on that layer of that wound or cut or bruises or burns. Just take honey and what, apply there. Apply it directly on that wound. Just apply it there. It might be painful, especially if it is a fresh wound. It's usually painful because my kids used to shout. They usually cry and shout anytime I do that. But here they're not doing, because they don't see where to play safe. But when they have where to play, yes, they have where to play, but don't get injured, unlike village. So now after you have applied it, if you have a bandage, depending on the kind of wound, now if you have a bandage, a clean one, do what, use it and what, cover it, but make sure what, you change it either once or twice what, every day, so that it will not what, be contaminated and then give the thing infection again. So just make sure you be changing that bandage and cleaning it until what, the wound is what, healed. These days, even as I sell honey, that time, during the time in village, if any of my child injures, maybe I take the person to the hospital, to chemist. The first thing I will say is that when he injured, I've already applied honey. The chemist will say, take him or her back, continue using that honey. You see, it seems they too know that honey is very effective on wound, and it's still this honey that will continue using, and the wound will be healed completely. So you need what, honey. You need honey. I say you need what, honey in your health, and you know how to get honey. Come and get honey from me. For acing and skin glow, that's what I use to close this video. For acing and skin glow, if you want to glow, you mix your tablespoon with your lime, your honey 1 tablespoon, and your what, few drops of what, lime water, lime juice. See why lime is also good to be in the house too. I don't have it. So apply it on the face, and then leave it for 10 to what, 15 minutes. and rinse with what? Warm water. Oh my gosh, when you finish it, you'll see the difference. There's always a difference. You'll be glowing, you'll feel fresher. That's the explanation. I usually do that. And maybe before the end of this video, I'll also do it. Maybe I won't rinse my face here, but I'll rub it here for you to what? See. Let's be going. We are not done yet. Now, for energy. Remember, this is how to use what? Honey to cure this. I've said the healing properties, what honey can do. Now, how you can now use the honey to what? Cure it. That is what we are talking about. Now, for energy and strength, we take your what? Honey, 1 tablespoon, and then mix it with what? In warm water, glass cup, just like I used to do. That time when I talk, I forgot to bring it. I would have taken it because I'm already exhausted somehow. But I took honey in the morning, so I'm still pumping. Now, you mix it with warm water or you mix it in milk. If you don't like milk, you go with what? Warm water. Now, you take it before your workout, before your walk. If you want to go to work, and you know that your work is this stressful one that makes you exhausted, makes you feeling weak and tired, mix your honey in warm water, take it, or you mix it in milk and take it before you go to that water. You can also add it in your oats. If you can't take it like that, add it in your oats. Many people also add in what? Pap. That add in your tea, and in whichever way, just take what? Honey. Or your smoothie or your fruits, just anything you are taking, just add the honey. Whatever you are taking, this help gives you what? Natural energy boosts. Now, for those my workers, that when you work, you are always stressed, that sometimes you don't even get a better sleep. If you want a better sleep, for better sleep and stress relief, this is how to use what? Honey. For better sleep and stress relief, you take what? 1 tablespoon of honey, mix it in milk before you what? Sleep. You can take the water too. Now, this will now help to calm the nerves. Remember, I told you one of my customer that buys it because she always feels weak and cannot sleep. She doesn't sleep. She can't get sleep, and she can't even stand for long. I don't know the kind of sickness. She cannot stand for long. So she takes what? Honey. When she feels that maybe she really needs to rest, she wants to sleep, she takes what? The honey. But this time she mixes it in warm water. Sometimes she mixes it in milk, and then when she takes it, it helps what? To calm what? The nerves. And then she'll have her what? Restful sleep. So honey does a lot of things. So these are the maybe the procedure of the ones I could give you. If there's any other one you want, I say, please ma, you said something about this. How can I listen? I'll answer you in the comment section. But remember, please, if you have used honey for any health stuff, for skin this thing, please tell me what your results. I really want to know. So don't forget, we started with the healing benefits of original honey. The healing benefits of original honey. The healing and antibacterial is used for wound, burns, skin infection, name it. It's used for cough, throat. In fact, it works as a natural cough suppressant. It works as a natural cough suppressant. It's used for energy booster. If you want energy, because it's rich in natural sugar, your glucose and fructose, is perfect for quick energy. So if you are feeling down where you are right now, please take honey. Take what? Honey. You can go through the procedure that I said before. Yes, watch it. Rewind back, watch it, and take what? Honey. Now, for digestive health, it helps with your ulcer. I've said that improves gut bacteria. Yes, I mentioned that too. Also, boost immunity. Antioxidants strengthen the immune system. The antioxidants in your honey strengthen the immune what system. And then we use it for beauty, beauty, face mask, the exfoliation, the hair treatment. I just explained to you how a customer bought it for hair treatment. Whenever used it for hair treatment, the husband actually used it for ulcer. And did he wait? No, because they used it for something else, and the husband is here till date. They are here till date. So for lip care, whatever beauty you want to use, you use what? Honey. So let me do some exfoliation. And remember, we are going to, yes, I just want to show you how we can use it. During exfoliation, that difference you can use. You can use it with what? Milk. I've said that, yes. You can use it in milk. Mix honey with milk and rub on your face. Powdered milk, sorry. You can use it with banana. You can add your banana, your milk and honey, then mix it together. Mix everything together. Use just a small plate like this one, and mix it together. After mixing them, you rub. Wait for 10 to 15 minutes, and you wash off. Then again, you can use ginger. Yes, you can use ginger. Mix honey and ginger, lemon, and rub it on your face. Another one. Which one do you use? I know most of you have used honey for face treatment, face mask, face this thing. Which one have you used? I usually use just my normal honey, and I don't do it often. I don't do it often. It's once in a while, especially the day I bottle honey and I'm not in a hurry. The remaining honey must always remain in those containers that I used, or I use it and rub on my face. So no dey get time but for you people wey get time, for you people that have time for your face, for your body, for everything, self-care, self-love, self this thing, which one do you use? Do you even use honey? Do you use honey for exfoliation? How do you use it? Maybe if it is even easier than the one I'm saying, let me, please do well to comment. So please, thank you for staying together. Should I say staying together? Thank you for staying with me. Please, if you have watched to this extent, I appreciate you. Do well to like, subscribe, and comment. Now, remember, I sell honey. So this is the 200 ml. This is 200 ml, and this is the 75 cl. Remember, I told you about pure honey appearance. Look at it. You can notice that it's pure honey. So I sell honey, and that's why I'm telling you everything you need to know about honey. There's something that I discovered. That is why I'm using this spoon. Whenever you say, what is this spoon meant for today? This is not the spoon that we are supposed to use. We learn every day. We learn every day. If you have watched this place, this is another thing that you will learn. But if you did not watch it, you will not learn it, Abi. So I just learned that it's not good to use iron, what is it called? Aluminium spoon. No, the spoon I usually use for my water is not good. Is that you use with a rubber or plastic or wooden spoon. I don't have wooden, so that's why I brought this one. So either you use a rubber spoon or plastic spoon. Why? He said it might reduce the healing property. So if you are using it for healing, please do well not to put it in aluminium something. Even a container. Don't put your honey in an aluminium container. Especially if you are using it for healing. If you want to use it for cure something, it will reduce the healing properties. So I learned that one though, and that is why I'm coming I came with this spoon. I came prepared, so that if I want to do anything here with honey, I'm going to be using this one. Whether it's up to 1 tablespoon or not, I'll take it soon now, right? I will take it 2 times. It will become 1 tablespoon. So that's why what I learned, my sisters and brothers. That is why I brought it to you. So if I know most of us, we all have our aluminum spoon in our homes. Please try get that rubber spoon, the one they use in occasion. They used to use that and give us rice, with foil. Use that one. Use it to be taking your honey. If you want to use it for your wounds, if you want to use it for ulcer, if you want to use it to take it for healing. If you use the aluminum one, it might reduce the healing properties. Say it will contaminate it. I don't know why. I don't know how. I just learned it and I was shocked. Like, all this while though I've been using aluminum spoon. So we learn every day. We learn every day. That is why you have to be getting information, searching for information here and there to know if you are doing right or what wrong. So we are going to be doing explanation to end this video. Thank you for staying with me. Today I'm just going to be using only honey. That is what I usually use, and I still get good results anytime I use it. I don't do it frequently. I don't do it every time. I don't do it. I just do it anytime I have chance. Not even anytime I have chance. Anytime So I want to be rubbing on my face here now. So we'll rub and leave for yes, this is what you're using it for skin treatment. You can what? Add milk. You can add banana. Whatever you want to add. Add it. Remember to allow okay, then I'll wash with warm water. In fact, after washing with warm water, use even cold water. Use cold water, just splash it on your face. You will feel alive. I didn't add enough honey. I didn't add enough. For the sake of people say, it's dropping now, this one. But it's still drop. Once you leave it from here, it evaporates. Honey evaporates. You just start evaporating and even dropping on my clothes. So I don't want it to get stained. This thing. So we are going to be allowed to stay to 10 to 15 minutes and we wash. I might not be showing you the final results because I might not be staying here up to 15 minutes. Or do I have to? Okay, I will. Whether it's up to 15 minutes, do I have warm water in my flask? I didn't even prepare for this anyway. But anyhow, if I don't have warm water, I'll use cold water and wash it. Now wash. But warm water makes it go off easily. Yes. Once you use warm water, it goes off easily. Just like when you finish bottling and you have gallon, you want to use that gallon for something else, the 20 liter or 25 liter gallon. Just add warm water, add your detergent, shake it. It's clean. So I think that's why we're using warm water. So I'm going to wait. Maybe I'll just go and wash it off, even without it reaching that amount. But we have to wait, right? We'll wait. So this is what exfoliation. You can add enough honey during your own time. Add plenty. I'm not mixing my honey. I have enough. I'm not mixing it. I'm just being careful so that not to get stain on my body. So don't say this one that says honey is even mixing the honey. No, I'm just trying to be careful because I'm doing this on a video. I used to put them. So with what we shared today, the 8 whole, like just honey, give you different healing properties, up to 8 or more. then you should know that what honey is one of what the best healers, right? It is what gentle, can see, and is what powerful. It's gentle and powerful. Forget to I said that when you apply it on who is it to pain, because my children used to cry. Sha. I don't know whether it's pain, but they say it's painful on the first time. Yes, if the wound is fresh. So note that what original bush honey is truly one of the best healers. It is gentle, it is powerful, and full of goodness. When you add it in, oh God, I miss bringing warm water. I would have drank because I really need it. I really need a feel of it. So I would have drank warm honey for you. I'm craving for it. Yes, I'm craving for it. So do well to get original honey. On a more serious note, you need it in your home. You need it in your home. You have kids. For crying out loud, you have kids. You also mix honey with onions. So I forgot to add that one. There are so many methods, especially for this cough this thing. You mix it with what? Onions. You slice your onions. You put it inside this kind of plate. Top honey. Make sure what it covers the what onions. Then use spoon. Collect the honey, not the onions now. Even as you are even drinking it, you'll be perceiving the onions scent. You know, onions has its own scent inside the whatever you want to take, the honey you want to take. So when you take it, also cures cough. Also, there is one I also you boil the onions. When you boil it, you change color. Then pour the water inside the what cup. Add honey. Add lemon juice. Yes, it's also added there. Take it. Also, what cures cough. So if you have kids, there are so many things you can do to do what with honey. There's so many things you can do with honey. Honey is the best healer. Imagine if your child sustain wound, before you get to a pharmacist or hospital, you first use the honey you have in your house to do what? Clean the wound. You can even get there and they say, okay, madam, because you have used the honey, you have tried, go back, you start using the honey, and you find that the honey will be healed. All these testimonies I'm sharing to you, is it a joke to you? Do you think I'm just making them up? Honey is one of the best healers. Honey is powerful. Honey is rich in goodness. That is why God said, I will give you a land flowing in milk and honey. Not say milk and chocolate or milk and Milo. He said milk and honey. So that's one of the reasons you should buy honey. We are not up to 10 minutes, but I will go and watch this thing. Will you stay? Will you be able to stay? If I say you should stay now, all of you will jump out. So that I can go and wash it and come back and show you my face, even though it's not up to 10 minutes. You can see it is evaporating and turning into water. That's why I don't want it to drop on my body. That's why I'm trying to still rub it around my face. Even while I'm here, haven't my face changed a little? Is it not glowing more than it was before I applied the honey? Say the truth and shame the devil. Oh God, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Oh my God, what would I have done without you? Thank you. Please, as you're here, please subscribe to my channel. Comment. I really love to see your comments. It encourages me that you are watching my video. So please do well to comment. Yes, I'm already looking good. Can't you see it? I'm looking different from before, right? Oh, let me wash quickly and come back. Don't go away, okay? Let me wash quickly and come back. I'll pause it and then wash and come back. It's okay that way, right? Let me pause it. I'll wash it. Ta-da! So I've washed my face. Check it out. Yes, the water is still there. I didn't clean. I didn't use soap. I just use warm water. Yes, I have water, warm water in my flask. So I use warm water and what? Rinse my face. I did not use soap. I did not use anything. So for your skin face mask, use what? Honey. All you have to do is what? You can add your milk, you can add banana, you can add ginger, whatever you want to add, or you can use only honey. I just used only honey for you to know. You can see I'm glowing. Somebody should take a selfie. Okay, this is your original Bush Nsuka honey seller. Yes, I sell only Nsuka honey. So do where to patronize me. Do where to patronize me. Do where to subscribe. I sell only but original Bush honey. Thank you for sticking with me. Bye.